And we are live. It is another great day in Cribble TV. So excited to be here with Jon Lim, the man, the leader, the visionary from Cox Automotive. How you doing, John?
Good afternoon, Ed. Doing fantastic. How about yourself?
God, you staying busy? What you up to?
Oh, we're very busy.
Good.
We're always working on some new data onboarding or some new use case, or today I was hooking up some sources and destinations to a lot of the usual, some new, some being developed, but always fun.
That's awesome. Hey, I'm glad to have you on today. We're here to talk about CriblCon. I'm so excited. So CriblCon is going to be next week. It's our first 3-day event for CriblCon. It's October 13th to 15th in National Harbor, Maryland. Check it out, cribble.io/CriblCon. Hey, there's still room. There's slots. We hope to see everyone there. It's going to be really exciting. So, John, you're a veteran of Cribble. You're a veteran of CriblCon. So tell me about your experience last year. Weren't you a speaker?
Yes, sir. First, I have to do the thing. CriblCon. Uh,
Hey, I could be. Hey, oh, hey, I got something right there. So, hey, so do it a little bit more. A little bit more.
little longer.
Yeah, there we go. So try it again. There we go.
CriblCon.
Yeah. So here's Dupuy. CribbleCon. There we
That
go.
is it. That is
Get it
how you
started
say
off
it.
right.
But yeah, first, thank you for having me. Happy to be here on Cribl TV. For with regards to this year, lots to be excited about. I was a speaker last year. I was speaking about how our company supercharged data value through being intentional with our ingestion, storage, and access. So that was really a great experience for me, and I was able to talk to a lot of customers whose message that my message resonated with them, and I was able to kind of talk shop for a little bit, which I really enjoy. In fact, that's what I'm most looking forward to at CriblCon, is to talk with fellow customers, have an informal customer advisory board of sorts, probably at a local watering hole. Let's put it let's put it that way. And I'm excited about that, and I'm also excited about some of the sessions that I've signed up to attend.
That's great. And last year, your session was amazing. I'm glad I got to watch it. But any others that really stood out for you?
Oh, yeah, the keynote definitely stood out. We were able to take a look at some of the newer features or products that Cribl had not at the time, which are now in production. So that was pretty cool to take a look at, and kind of as soon as we returned from some of these sessions, we were able to really start thinking about what POCs or POVs we wanted to do, and how it would solve some of the problems that we have. In terms of other breakout sessions, I remember attending one that was specific to ServiceNow. I'm always interested in the ServiceNow sessions. We do have ServiceNow at our company, so any integrations that would help us perform CI/CD tagging is very valuable. So there's another ServiceNow specific breakout session at this CriblCon, which I've signed up for, because I do want to see how the maturity has improved over the last year when it comes to the integration between ServiceNow and Cribl.
Very cool. Hey, and what do you think about the Cool Labs?
The cool labs were cool, no pun intended. Um, the I like walking around, as a customer, and thinking of, usually I bring a bunch of use cases that we have, and I go to the cool lab and just start talking to folks there about, hey, I've got this, possibly complex use case. Will how can one of these cool features help me achieve my use case? So normally that's how I approach these labs. Is I bring items that are important to me to kind of figure out an answer to, or a new approach to solving a problem, and then I bring it up to the experts at Cool Lab, and kind of see where we get in terms of how to implement it. So that part to me is important. Of course, the demos are cool, new products are cool, but as a customer, I would highly recommend that any customer comes prepared with their use cases, and I mean, even their pain points. I mean, everyone is happy to talk. Everyone is happy to share their knowledge and their experiences. So that's what makes this so fun.
Yeah, Cool Labs is really great, especially like hands-on workshops. There's also
Hmm.
we're gonna have experts desk, and just a lot of Cribble people just there to help, and always please ask questions. We're here to
Yes.
help. We're here to talk, and it's not a question if you just want ideas. And then also we can then just schedule follow-ups too if you would like. So it's a great place to meet, talk to talk to the Cribble people. If you want to meet someone, go to the Cool Labs. Like ask for me, for example. I can be there too. And so just we want to engage, we want to talk, we want to hear feedback. It's just the feedback truly is a gift. You want to hear the good and the bad.
Yep.
And so just always let us know what's going on. So for this year, can you share some of your favorite sessions?
Yeah. So federating the Cribble platform is one of the things we're looking into for Q4 and beyond. So I'm looking forward to the playing well with others, sharing your Cribble cloud organization, which is a modernization track that allow we are looking to, I guess, perform more federation as a large enterprise. That's going to be very important for us in the
So
long run.
what does federation mean for you?
Federation for me would mean that we'll let more people into the platform, have them perform specific tasks that are relevant to their group or their level of expertise, and we want to make sure that we are deploying the proper role-based access controls for those. So that is one of our I guess objectives for the next few quarters.
Yeah, and I think that's key, especially for large organizations. Cribble typically starts out as being one, two, three people working together,
Yep.
but to really scale it to an organization, it's important to have more people involved. And the idea is that bring your data owners into the mix where they're building pipelines, becoming part of a scalable SDLC process so they can contribute code and get more done and get more done faster. Because, for example, trying to ask someone like yourself to be able to build a pipeline for data you've never seen before, can take a long time.
Hmm.
Where if you can then work with someone who does know the data, show them the tools, the easy to use UI, and have them build the pipeline, it can bring a lot more scale than otherwise possible.
Yep, that is exactly right. And if you're a customer looking to drive adoption of a tool, this is federation is essential, right?
Exactly.
So, the
One
another. Oops,
one
sorry.
more
Go
thing I
ahead.
want to mention also, and this is just it's important for the Cribble team to turn their focus a little bit from just generating code to more of governance and management, where you're going to enable everyone else to use Cribble. You're not so focused on actually doing the work yourselves, and so it's a mindset change, but I think it's a very powerful change.
Yep, absolutely agreed. Another session I'm looking forward to is the fortifying data resilience cost-effective approach using Cribble Stream and Amazon S3. As a big proponent of data tiering, please watch our webinar. We have a webinar on data tiering. Shameless plug there,
Oh,
but
we did too. Yeah.
but that is that is a topic that is near and dear to my heart because in order to have any success at controlling Kager, in my mind, data tiering is absolutely essential.
Look at
So
you being all MBA.
thank you. Yeah, so that's another one. We also want to start focusing more on the access tier. So I'll be attending a couple of Cribble search breakout sessions to see how we can start or start looking into really leveraging this part of the product line, Cribble's product line, to access our data at rest, which is going to be important in from a data tiering standpoint. Not needing to move data around is very cost effective. So usually, if you're moving data around, you're spending money. So if you're able to if you're able to search data at rest, that's usually a big win for everybody involved.
It really is.
Mhm.
It was just one comment about that. It's the only way to start capping your essentially your near time searching cost and whatever the tool you're using is you have to lay out what data that you don't search all the time, data you search only some of the times, data
Yep.
maybe you're retaining only because you have to into a data lake because it's the only way to manage your overall platform cost for all your data searching tools.
exactly. And that's where knowing your data and how it is used and what business value it delivers is critical. That way you
Everything.
know, yeah, whatever. Yeah, that way you know where to put it, right? Um, and then the last one that I probably want to call out here is the plunging into Cribl API and system administration. That gets more into the engineering part of administering Cribl, and that turns into things like Terraform and really starting to automate the building of routes and pipelines for more common data sets. Pie in the sky thing, something pie in the sky, which probably isn't pie in the sky with the proper use of the Cribl API, is to just sort of auto identify data streams that get sent to your platform, right? So you can use the Cribl API to go build some automated routing and pipelining for the most common data sets that you are very familiar with, so that you don't have to spend time building things over and over. So that's something that I do want to look into. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, that's a great one. The people who are leading that talk are very, very good. So I encourage that. Interacting with the API is a key way to, again, bring scale, bring automation.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. So we're gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna have a great party on Tuesday night. And we're gonna have Monday is gonna be we're having all the training, so a full day of training. So we have two tracks, one for core, one for advanced. Core is already oversubscribed. There's still room left in the core. Advanced is already oversubscribed. There's still a few seats left in core, and I'll see everyone there. I'm going to be helping out with a few things, so it's going to be a lot of fun. Tuesday's a big day. We're going to have the keynote. We have some really exciting announcements, and I'm really looking forward to seeing. And then going into Wednesday, we have lots and lots of customer talks. No marketing, just the straight talk from customers.
Perfect. Sounds good to me.
Cool. Anything you want to close out with, John?
No, I just if you're going to CriblCon, last year I had a tremendous experience, and please talk to your fellow customers. You'll find that customers share a lot of very common use cases. You will most likely run into a customer that has already looked into one of your use case, possibly have solved that use case, or has something to share with regards to a different perspective on that use case. So either way, it's all very educational. So I highly recommend connecting with your fellow customers.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I can't wait. Hey, please, if you see me in the halls, stop me, say hello, and if I'm going to something, please we can schedule something where we can talk, because I just want to talk to as many people as possible. It's gonna be a great time.
That
All right,
sounds good.
I got to close out with one more time of Mike screaming CriblCon, and then I'm going to share a funny video. It's a little old, but it's still one of my favorites of Clint Sharp going to space. CriblCon. There we go. And this is one of the things I love about this company: the sense of humor, and this was a lot of fun. You'll recognize this guy from Silicon Valley.
Oh yeah. Back pat for me. Why? I'll tell you why, Sharp. Clint Sharp. I'm not gonna lie, it's a pretty good name. Good superhero name. Clint Sharp. Mild-mannered CEO Clint Sharp runs $1 million friggin' whatever by day, but by night he becomes Space Boy. Yeah. Space Boy. And you know why you're Space Boy, Eastwood? Because Elon owes me one. Yeah. So I got you out there, Space Boy. I took you to the stars, Space Boy. You're welcome. Stank you, you're smelcome. Elon owed me one. That guy fucks. You gotta let me know if the shuttle has doors that open like this or like this. Clinty boy, Space Boy.
Every time I see that, it cracks me up.
Fantastic.
All right, John, I'll see you there. Take it easy.
See you there.
Thank you. All right.
Thank you.
Everyone, have a great day. We'll hopefully see you at CriblCon on Monday. Take care.
See you all at CriblCon. Bye-bye.